Hi guys, so there's this message that I want to convey for this season or for this time that we are living in. Whether the message is conveyed through Christ and Him crucified or in other messages. Okay, let's do this. So C.S. Lewis has a quote that I really like. And it says this: if you look for truth, you may find comfort in the end. If you look for comfort, you will not get either comfort or truth, only soft soap, wishful thinking to begin, and in the end, despair. Meaning, yes, you may find truth. Yes, you may seek truth. Yes, you may want truth. But what it is that you're trying to find needs to be more than truth. Because just like how when you see a soap, like before it gets like uh, pressured underwater to become soapy and to build bubbles and such, you got to be able to understand what truth does before it builds the bubble or before it builds and develops the bubble in water pressure. Before we understand that, we got to understand how truth is like a bubble before it when it's under the pressure of water in a faucet or in a sink. And you gotta understand, truth is revealed not only to come through a like person, you know, yes, the person of Jesus Christ. Not like yes, you can understand Jesus Christ all you want, but do you understand him and make him work? Do you understand him and make him work? Do you understand him and make him like be able to, get you to not live in the soapy textures, the bubbles that you create with soap? C.S. Lewis, C.S. Lewis also said this: you never know how much you really believe anything until its truth or falsehood becomes a matter of life and death to you. Meaning, you won't believe anything until it becomes truth. Meaning, until it becomes reality. Until it's factual and real and true, and it appears to be actually evident. Like to be evident, or else it would be or else it would be false, or else it would have been false, or else it would have been that the person that is speaking or is saying it is lying or saying false things to you. Believe anything until it's real, until it's reality, until it's truth, until it evidently is works in reality in real time. Not not to let false things be what you are controlled by, or what you are or what you are like manipulated by, because truth always doesn't have manipulation. Truth doesn't have manipulation. Truth doesn't have anything that has to do with manipulation, because truth is real, factual, and it works to be able to be able to be able to like not just uh unhid but unveil lies, unveil false statements and opinions and inputs. Because truth is something that is stated to be real, something that is stated to be evident, and something that is stated come true. It'll prove true that a lie or that false words and inputs and statements are unhid, unveiled and revealed forth for. How does Lewis how does Lewis define truth? Truth is whatever is in accordance with the way in which God created the world. Meaning, falsehood is anything that goes against God's reality, even if it exists, still exists in a sense. In this fallen world, truth is more than just facts and appearance. Truth is knowledge of what is right in God's sight rather than man alone. Meaning, if God wanted truth, it would appear correct. It would appear properly. It would if things that were false or things that were a part of lying, a part of lying, or a part of gossip, or a part of egoism, or a part of greed, or a part of etc., is to causing truth to be distorted, or to disappear, or to be abstained from, or to be prevented, or to be distracted and disturbed from. Truth is truth is something that it exists, but do you know the reality of it? You know, truth, meaning God is real, God is alive, God is this, God is that. Yes. Do you know that it is reality, or that the evidential knowledge of what is right and what is wrong? That's what we call truth. You know, truth doesn't appear. Truth doesn't appear when we want truth. Truth appears when we be doing we be doing something that is of a sin, or of a wickedness, or of a negativity. Truth appears only when Truth only appears when something false, or something bad, or something evil, or something wicked is done, or is made appear to be done. You know, the Lord wants us to understand this very so sincerely, that truth exists in reality, and truth works to be able to be revealed, unhidden, not beneath, but upon lying, upon false information, statements. Truth is some truth basically truth basically reveals out anything that is bad, wicked, sinful, negative. Truth reveals out things that in reality are to be real, factual, like proven to work, proven to be true, proven to be able to be done, or to be able to be demonstrated, and to be able to be proved. Because something that is lied, or something that is false cannot be proven, or cannot be demonstrated evidently, so it doesn't work in reality, or doesn't work to be a part of truth. Truth is always to be real, to be factual, and to be able to be demonstrated, and to be able to to able to be work, and to be proven to work. And what is false, or what we call lying. Lying or falsehood is it always appears to not work. It always appears to cause us to act, or to be in a manner of a certain way that doesn't know how to prove or demonstrate how truth can be revealed, or how truth can be unraveled, revealed, unhidden. Truth always exists to Truth always exists to be able to be demonstrated, to be able to be proven, to be able to work in real time, so that whatever is false, or whatever is a part of lying, is to be overcome, not beneath it, but within it, but through it. Truth appears to be able to be much more evident, much more to be demonstrated in reality, much more to work, and much more to be able to have work, to be able to be see the work of truth, be able to be realize greater more than what falsehoods can do. Falsehoods are a part of what the sin does, what wickedness does, what bad and evil, and the work of the enemy or darkness does, to be able to hide truth, or to be able to not reveal or unravel or unveil truth, because truth can be demonstrated, can be evidenced, can be proven to work in real time, just like how the Bible works in real time, with creation, with the birth of Jesus Christ, with the death and burial and resurrection of Jesus Christ, and the outpouring and the release of the wind of God, the breath of God, the Holy Spirit of God that came to be able to work in real time. It is truth that is demonstrated and evident to be proven to work in real time. That falsehoods are lying or whatever it is that is according to falsehoods cannot reveal or unveil to work in real time, or to work and to be demonstrated and to be proven evidently, because truth can be proven, can be evident, can be demonstrated more than what falsehoods can do, or what falsehoods are described to do. Truth can greater more be unveiled, revealed, unhide, demonstrated, proven greater more than what falsehoods can do. Falsehoods are a part of sin. Falsehoods are a part of wickedness. Falsehoods are things that are trying to tempt us to hide truth and hide whatever truth it may be prove or demonstrate or evidence to be hide or to be abstain from, to be hindered from, which which is revealed out, which is unveiled out through Jesus Christ, through the knowledge of through wisdom of Jesus Christ, through Jesus Christ being able to be believed to, and through that we try to unveil or unravel truth that can be demonstrated, that can be able to be proven, that can be able to be evident and work in real time. That can falsehood can do nothing but bring eagleness, but bring pride, but bring lying and stealing and wickedness and sin to be greater developed or to greater be built, to hide or to bury truth, and then let truth be abstained from, or to be or to prevent or to hinder truth from being able to be evident, proven, demonstrated in reality in real time. Falsehood, the lines of falsehood, meaning from lying, from stealing, from wickedness, from bad and evil, from sin, from inappropriateness. It's all a part of falsehood. And falsehood really, really is something that is felt through body language and felt through our manners. Our body language really, really shows off falsehood, because whenever we try to reveal truth, we shake. Whenever we try to reveal truth sometimes is really what is it's hard to reveal truth, or hard to demonstrate and prove truth when we are so deep into living in falsehood of, like, for instance, you are a stealer, meaning you steal someone's you steal like you stole some goods, or you stole money, or you stole whatever it is that you stole, or you're a burglar or a robber of a store or of a person. It's harder to be like, oh, you did this, than when it is actually seen and there are evidence to prove in reality what is done, meaning through cameras. Whenever you try to reveal the truth, there's the evidence of truth always to back up. Meaning, if someone saw you did something bad, they can see it because the evidence is through their eyes. They can describe, they can tell you, and they can show you, and they can prove what is done because the eyes have seen it. Sight has seen it. Vision, eyes, sight has seen the work of bad, the work of whatever it is that is done. Eyes have seen it. And you can't just lie. You can't just uh try to get your way around lying if the eyes have seen it. But sometimes deception, sometimes manipulation can be able to cause the eye or the mind to to be hypnotized, or to be bothered by how truth is to be revealed, or to be unveiled. truth, and what I'm talking about and what I'm saying is more into quoting, into notioning Christian believer, where if the truth of God is really active and I believe that it be spread within us, you got to understand how to live by Christ, the standards of Christ, the manner of Christ, the holiness of Christ, the purity of Christ, the justification of Christ, the righteousness of Christ, the cleanliness of Christ, and to live according to what Christ has made for us and standard for us to live, to be able to live close proximity by it, proximity to by it, that no person or people can destroy or can bother to destroy or to destruct because it's the work of God, the hand of Christ that gives us the ability to be able to understand how truth that is unveiled or revealed is more into not being hide or hidden anymore, but unhid. And because manipulation, deception, all those things, if the eyes have seen it, if the mind has, if the eyes have seen it, if there's proven evidence through the video, through visual aids, you can't just lie or you can't just like hide truth once there's visual aids, once there's actual proof through eyesight, through sight, and through visual aids. You know, that's why many people in this day and age will be like, if you're trying to lie, or if you're trying to do something to lie or to bring deception or bring wickedness and negativity, make sure there's no like there's no like evidence, meaning people to people to prove that you did it, or people to prove that that you're lying, and that they can see it from their eyesight, or they see it through visual aid, meaning from uh visual aid of camera, visual aid of you them actually seeing you do it, you know, to unhid whatever you want to lie, or unhid whatever you have committed to be done, because truth doesn't come from God. I mean, truth doesn't come from the world, but comes from God. Truth comes through God and comes from God and is revealed through God and is from God, because falsehood is created and comes according through what sin, what wickedness, what Satan, what evil and bad has built, has influenced, has adapted an impact for Jesus, the God of truth, the Lord of truth, the Savior of truth, to reveal, to unveil truth, and to give truth, and to provide truth that no man can shed once eyes can describe or can talk or can prove truth, or visual aids can provide and prove truth. Visual aid and eyesight is very important, and to how some the evidence of truth can be proven, or the evidence of truth can be able to be working in reality, or work to be able to be proven to be true, proven to be factual, proven to be in reality right, when it's undeniable. The denial of truth, once eyes have seen it, or visual aids have seen it, whether from camera, whether from whatever maybe, have seen it, denial no longer is acceptable, or denial is no longer to work once visual aid or eyesight is the evidence that proves how truth is unhidden and unraveled and unveiled. So truth doesn't come from the world, but through Jesus Christ. And truth of the name of truth of Jesus, and truth of who Jesus is very important to understand, because he saves us from wickedness, saves us from sin, saves us from bad and evil. Because eyesight or visual aid can give us the ability to say you can be forgiven, you can be saved, you can be clean, you can be made purified and holy before the sight of Christ, before living in the manner of Christ. and through the manner of Christ, or the standards of Christ, or as a Christian, living in a Christian lifestyle, visual aids of the Bible, eyesight of reading the Bible, and of evidently pointing through the statements of what the Bible is saying about being able to rescue, being able to redeem, being able to reverse all bad and evil and sin and wickedness into being forgiven, into being cleansed, into being made righteous and holy. Because it's the visual aid and the eyesight of unhiding, revealing, unraveling, unveiling truth that cannot be denied or cannot be in denial anymore. The truth of Jesus is to not be denied or to be not in denial once there's proof for it, there's evidence for it, there's ways to demonstrate it to prove that it's true and factual and real. Because being denial about the truth that is historical or that can be able to be proven or that can be able to be demonstrated don't come from anywhere but through on high, which is Jesus himself giving giving us the ability to have truth that is greater to be proven with visual aids or proven through eyesight that cannot be in denial once it's visibly seen, visually seen, and visibly seen, or to be comprehended, or to be proven, or to be demonstrated as it adds an evidence to be able to not live in denial or to be in denial anymore. The falsehood, according to falsehood, denial or being in denial is one way of distancing yourself or separating yourself from Christ and living and not be a part of what Christ wants us, what Christ intended for us as believers to unveil and then hide truth that only is to be greatly visually seen or to be taught by the Word of God. Because if you live in denial, truth will be hindered, truth will be buried. But if you live in truth, truth will be unhidden, unraveled, unveiled, and things that are in falsehood that may be of deception or of denial will be able to no longer exist or to withstand what truth has greater unveiled, unhidden, that denial or disprove will never have to be ha- having existence anymore because truth has opened up many things for you to seek forgiveness and find forgiveness and want forgiveness and to be rescued to be saved and forgive through having forgiveness and wanting forgiveness and needing forgiveness. I'm not living in denial anymore or in deception of what truth has unhide or unveiled or unraveled and proving that forgiveness is upon truth and is among truth and is within truth because deception or whatever falsehood is trying to place within us to leading deception or to leading denial or to having denial and deception or wickedness or sin or negativity is unveiled, unraveled, and hidden to leading to having forgiveness and wanting forgiveness and begging and calling and to leading into to having forgiveness because of what truth had unraveled, unveiled, proven, demonstrated, evidence to work in reality or in real time that deception or denial cannot do or cannot stop or cannot control or do or work towards. Truth really matters to have a place in causing deception and denial and wickedness and bad and evil and negativity to be able to be buried or to be able to be forgiven and to be turned over to not withstand people, but the people of God, His body, His church. Forgiveness of sins, forgiveness towards hatred and angriness and sadness and madness and stress and depression and doubts and worries and anxiousness. To be finding forgiveness among truth and within truth. That denial or deception or those things won't have a stance to work once truth unravels all things for it to not exist anymore. What deception, what denial it can try to do, it won't exist to withstand truth. For truth is stronger, or for truth can be evident and be working in reality, cannot bring into existence denial, deception, lying, all the things that falsehoods can do according to sin, wickedness, negativity of the enemy, of the devil. Because truth unravels and can let the existence of evil and bad and falsehood be gone and not have work at all.